This project is on predicting closure rates of a property violation based on its location or its type. This problem is based on trying to see which zip code has the most property violations based on type of violation in Kansas City, Missouri in June 2019. It is important also to ensure that all property violations are handled speedily and that there is not a specific zip code that has more of a specific type of violation. The first question is there a correlation between the zip code and how many days the violation is open? My hypothesis is that there is a correlation between the zip code and how many days the violation is open. I did a scatter plot to see if this was the case. The scatter plot shows that the days open are distributed equally with a few outliers in each zip code. Second question is, does the violation type predict how long the violation is open? For this, I use correlation, and then my hypothesis is that violation type does predict how long the violation is open because some violations are going to take more time to correct, so by their very nature, some should take longer than others, and I use SPSS for this. When looking at the correlation between ordinance chapter, which is the type of violation, and the days open, it shows that there is a positive correlation of 0.170. So while there is some correlation, it is not a strong one. The third question is there a relationship between the zip code, days open, and ordinance code? What I chose was the one-way ANOVA. The one-way ANOVA shows if there are any statistical differences between the means of 3 or more independent groups. The summary shows that the mean or average days a violation is open is 293 days. The F is 4.26, while the F critical is 2.97. So we would reject the null hypothesis that there is a relationship between ordinance chapter, days open, and zip code because the F critical is lower than the F. My conclusion is that while there is some correlation between the ordinance chapters and how long a particular violation is open, it is not a strong correlation. The location of the violation has little effect on the type of violation or the length of time a violation is open. There is no zip code that has longer times for a violation to close than any other zip code, which shows that the city handles violation in the same manner through the entire city. However, they don't handle them quickly. After doing the project in which I thought there would be a correlation in both the type of violation and where the violation was located, I was very surprised to see that there was not. I learned that the length of time a violation is open is way too long, and that if I was going to work with the city, I would investigate that and do a study on why it takes so long as it does for a violation to be closed. The hardest part of this assignment probably for me was finding a database that would lend itself to this project and to ensure that I was using the most effective way of using the tools that I have learned. Thank you very much.